Hello, everybody. Good day. Here we are. Welcome back to Return of the Living Dead Girls. Hi, girls with a Z. Always just want to say that.
Okay.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Elaine, aka Rachel. Rachel Elaine, it's one or the other. It depends on who you are.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it kind of does, right?
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But we're here. We're excited as usual to talk about some stories that we gathered from some folks that we know, friends, family, foe, who knows. I'm just kidding.
Wait, hey, you never fucking know, right?
You never know. You never know sometimes. But yeah, so we're going to be sharing some spooky, scary stories that were shared with us. Super excited.
But from our friends.
Yes. And
loved ones.
Yes, a total teaser right now. Towards the end of the episode, we had an extra special person share a story with us.
Yes, it was really surprising and exciting.
Yeah, so exciting. Her name is Arta, and she's a singer member of this amazing Houston band.
Yes,
called Quinn the Brain. Quinn the motherfucking Brain. Okay.
Local celebrity, you know.
Oh my God, so amazing. Check them out, y'all. I mean, seriously. But yeah, super excited about her story to share that too. And we have some of our own personal spook stories. And we're going to get right into it.
Get into it.
Do you want to start or do you want me to go?
Yeah, you know what? I'll start.
Okay.
I'll roll with this. So before I get a little, you know, I'm actually drinking I'm just going to let everybody know.
Let them know.
I am drinking a THC seltzer. Okay, now you can get this shit at Total Wine for sure. Yeah. And I was like, oh, let me go ahead and try this. And I'm like Nikki definitely knows, I am a low tolerant THC user. So
lightweight.
Yeah. I'll just start talking.
So we got about an hour to see what happens with her.
Maybe 30 minutes. I don't know.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. But the first story, I'm actually going to go ahead and do this one. This one is from my mom.
Oh, okay.
And because she has a lot of good stories. I mean, growing up, she has a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And so one of them that I always remember that stuck out to me, she was young, you know, I think she was obviously like 18, 19, whatever. And she was dating this guy. Well, kind of seeing him, not dating him, but she had hung out with him a few times. She met him at a party. Apparently he was a friend of a friend or something like that. And she said, like, they only hung out a few times. And this one time they decided to hang out. She was like, oh, you know, we hung out. We went to Memorial Park. And apparently Memorial Park was like the thing to do and hang out. And, you know, as you know, if you're Houston, Memorial Park is kind of haunted, apparently.
Yes, apparently.
And she said they would see stuff and hear stuff. So I'm like, okay. So her and this guy, they go.
All right.
Yeah, they go to the park at night. Of course, it's at night. And she said that he was like acting weird. She was like, he was acting weird to me, and he was just kind of like sitting in the car and looking at me, and he was like, I know everything about you, Diana. And she was like,
oh God, no.
Yeah. She was like, what are you talking about? Like, she was like, I was taken aback, you know. He was like, yeah, I know everything about you. He's like, you don't know nothing about me. He's like, but I know all about you.
Oh,
and she was like kind of getting freaked out about him. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, you know. And she said though that when he was talking to her, she was actually hearing like a growling outside. She said, like, I think they were standing outside their car.
Okay.
And she was like hearing the growling, and mind you, they're like in a forest because the Memorial Park is wooded.
Yeah. And
she said she heard the growling kind of from a distance, and she was like, do you hear that? And he was like, yeah, I do hear it. And he's like, and it's not human. And she was like, okay. And she said that she was hearing this growl kind of like go around them. And she said it was kind of getting closer. And she was like, well, she's like, if you're who you say you are, she's like, go walk in the forest. I don't know why she said she told him to start walking like backwards, like towards the forest. Because I guess he was trying to tell her like he was somebody else or something else apparently.
Oh.
And she said that when he did that, she was like, it was really weird because he was walking backwards, looking at her, never took his eyes off of her, and he was missing every tree. As if he knew where the fuck he was going, right?
Right.
So she said she left him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she took out, it was her car. Yeah, it was her car. She took off, left his ass at the fucking forest, at the park at night, right? And her house from Denver Harbor from Memorial apparently wasn't that far, maybe like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, not far.
And she gets home, and her cousin Cynthia, was there living with them at the time. And Cynthia was like, hey, she was like, that guy that you just went out, he's been calling you nonstop. And my mom was like, first thing, she was like,
I left his ass in the forest.
Exactly. And that was the first thing I said. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how did he even get to a phone that fast? Because, that's in the 80s. They don't have no fucking cell phones. Right. Much less, how did he get a ride?
Right.
And so she's
Could have been a payphone. I mean, but still, that's
very, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like trying to, but no.
So she does that. She says that the guy was calling, and she said, yeah, he left the number. And so my mom's like, okay. And so she said she called it, and it was a morgue. It was a fucking morgue. And she was like, are you sure, Cynthia? She's like, are you sure this is the number? She's like, yeah, that's the number. She's like, it's a morgue.
Oh my God. Oh, that gives me the chills. Dude.
Girl, yes. And then she said like a few days later, the guy showed up at her house and Grandpa had to tell him to leave and all that. But she said, and then she never heard from him again. But that's fucking weird as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, yeah. My thing what gets me is like, how did he get to a phone fast when he was left in the dark at a forest at a park?
Oh,
and why was it a morgue? And what was that growling noise? She said to this day she doesn't know, but if she ever heard it, she would recognize it.
I understand that. I do.
Girl.
Dang, that was a good one.
I know, my mom that was a good one. I was like, oh shit.
God, that really gave me the chills, like down the right side of my body.
Oh, girl.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know, that was a really good one. I was like,
the morgue, bitch, I would have.
The morgue.
I don't know what I would have did. Like, what
I just
would y'all
want to know
have
how
done?
did you
Leave
get
a comment below.
Right? Like, what the fuck? And this is in the 80s, y'all. They don't have cell phones.
Yeah, of course. He's not like hopping out of the woods like, let me call this girl.
Right. It'd be understandable if we had a fucking cell phone, but like, no.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we started off with that one.
You got to be careful out here. You got to be careful, people. They're talking about exchanging energy with people and stuff, and sometimes you just don't know where people are coming from.
Yep.
Wow.
Right.
Well, I am going to go ahead and just kind of follow that up with my personal story really quick.
Okay.
And then we're going to get in, we'll go back and forth as we do. Okay.
As we do.
If you're on YouTube and you can see us, hi, hello, thank you for checking us out.
The tip grab, like always. Look at my shirt. It says Pride.
Her shirt is, and it's all kind of different kitties.
Okay, sorry.
And they're in different colors, or like pride colors. They're really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so one of my personal stories, it was probably like a few years ago, maybe. Mm-hmm. I can't remember exactly, but I remember the timing on this was so bizarre. I was working out upstairs by myself. Mm-hmm. Hello. And I had my blinds open because natural light, basically, while I'm doing my thing.
All right.
And I see my mother driving up to the house. I see her in the driver's seat, through the passenger window. And I see somebody else in the passenger, or she's in the driver's seat, somebody else is in the passenger seat. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm going to finish my workout. Whoever that is she's bringing home, like, I'll talk to him in a second or whatever. Finish my workout, take a shower, and then go to get dressed, and I realized that there was nobody with her. There was nobody freaking with her.
I remember when you told me that story. I was like, what?
And so I went down the hallway, busted down the door, full body chills, because she was texting me something, and that's how I found out that there was nobody with her. Because I was like, oh, who, did you bring home or whatever? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm by myself. Oh my God, went in there, busted down the door, and I'm telling her, and I could tell she could probably see the fright in my face because I was just like,
you could tell Nikki's frightened.
I'm just saying.
You can always tell when this bitch is scared.
I'm like, I get scared easily. Some people shouldn't know that. But, yeah. I was so scared. And she's like, I don't know. There was nobody with me. And we kind of just chalked it up to possibly being her mom. Just kind of being with her and visiting her.
Yeah, so. I mean, I assume so. You know what I mean?
Because I think it was around the 4th or something one year.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, it might have been then, yeah.
Yeah. But that's one of my personal little stories that I wanted to share.
Okay, and then I'll share a personal story of mine. This one will be real quick because I don't want to like take away too much from our. But this actually just happened recently, and I was like, oh, I gotta tell Nikki and all that, and I tell my parents and all that too. But this was in our neighborhood right now, and there's a house on sale like down the street, right? And it's one of those houses like that you can go into, like you have the app. And like they'll give you the code and they'll let you in it. Like you don't need nobody there. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I was like, man, I want to check out this house because I'm kind of just slowly looking at houses and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it in. And I looked in there. I went in the house and I'm kind of like recording because I wanted to show my parents like what it looks like inside and all that, right? Right. And as I'm walking through the house, I feel like a sting on my neck, right? And I'm like not really thinking anything of it. And I'm like, oh, why am I fucking stinging on my neck? And, don't think anything. I'm just kind of like brush it off. I'm filming the house, whatever. And just real quickly, like I leave, I'm done. I get out of the house and I'm like, what the fuck is that on me? Like stinging. So then I look at my neck on the phone camera and I have a scratch on my neck. Okay. And I'm like, what the fuck? And automatically though, I felt like I was like, did that shit come from the house? Like, did something scratch me in the house? But mind you, I didn't really feel anything or any like weird or anything like that. But
like a presence or whatever.
I didn't feel the presence. I mean, either that or I just didn't feel it. But I thought that was really fucking weird because I'm like, why did I all of a sudden get a scratch on my neck?
Exactly.
In that house?
Yeah.
And it was a scratch. I come home, I was like, Mom and Dad, I was like, I went to see that house, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, also, I got a scratch. I felt like something stinging and I showed them and they're like, yeah, that's a big scratch. And I'm like, well, I will not be buying that house.
Like something there was letting you know, maybe.
I was like, absolutely not. Never mind. And that house has not sold. It's been on sale for a while now, actually.
Bizarre. I know.
Yeah, I just thought that was weird. What do y'all think about that?
When she told me about that, I was like, that means we gotta go together.
Oh, yeah. And that's true. We're going to go together.
Do a little reading in there or something.
Yeah, we'll maybe do a little ghost bestie there.
I don't know. Might as well. We were just talking about that before because of something we were discussing for the episode. I was like, you just never know. Dead bodies everywhere. Period.
Yeah, for sure.
What this land has been through. Long story short. But okay, so first story that I will share from a friend, okay? Her name is Maria's. Okay.
Oops.
Maria, okay.
That's our homegirl. She's been our homegirl for a long time.
Yeah.
She's another G.
Yeah. I typed up some notes for myself and for the episode, and I'm going to first off say she's a baddie with a booty.
Baddie with a booty.
Who is a creative.
She's a baddie.
A mother and your local brown Disney princess by helping animals and people through volunteer, all while sharing those teachable moments with her kids along the way. So I want to shout out her art page. Her and her husband do these amazing chalk murals, and they could do chalk performances or whatever if you wanted to hire them. But it's called... Oh, and I meant to ask her the exact pronunciation. Maria, I'm so sorry, lo siento. But it's I think it's called Ricklick Art. That's on IG. They have Gizmo as their profile picture. And it's RYCHLIK. And then I think it's _art maybe or something along those lines. Look for Gizmo's face, okay?
I think if you just type in Ricklick, it's fine.
Yeah, probably. It's a pretty unique name. But she was telling me... about a recent trip she had to El Salvador, connecting with this dog, basically, over there that kind of helped bring her comfort and light, basically.
All right.
And that pertains to an El Salvadorian folklore story called El Cadejo. Okay, and I'm going to read a little bit about it in my phone. So the folklore origins of the El Cadejo is deeply rooted in Salvadorian folklore and is often intertwined with other legends like those of I'm going to butcher it, La Ciguanaba, y El Cipitio. Cepitio. Some theories suggest a connection to Maya Quiche beliefs about guardian animal spirits called naguals, according to
and I believe
source.
in that.
And I know, and that's why I wanted to include that in there, because I'm like, even people that are listening now, I'm sure they've had moments and connections with birds, maybe even insects, dogs, whatever animal you feel you had some kind of connection with.
Or maybe you just had a connection with the bird this weekend.
Oh my god!
We won't get into that, but yeah.
We should though.
If we have time.
Yeah, very quickly, because it's an amazing connection that we had with.
Let's
the bird.
just say it said, "I love you."
Yeah, just say it really quickly.
Oh, okay, real fast. So basically, I just had this connection with a bird. We saw this bird at a park that we walk at locally, and they keep birds there.
Yes.
And it was a cockatoo. Mm-hmm. And I was like, look at that cockatoo. Like, I had never seen him there. Every time I seen that, like, there's a cockatoo, he was never in there. He or she was never in there.
I've seen it before, but it's been so long. I was very shocked that it was there, along with the rainbow macaw, a couple
there was
of
a
cages
macaw
down.
There. She was connected with the macaw. I was connected with the cockatoo.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
But long story short, this cockatoo gravitated towards me. I gravitated towards it. It came down from its perch.
All the way down, walked his happy little butt all the way
and I was like
her.
losing my shit because I was like fangirling, and I was
both basically in tears.
Yes, and it looked so sad though, and I was like, oh, but it was like looking at me, and we were connecting.
Yeah, there was a lot of connection.
And basically, just to make the long story short, we're doing it. And I was like, I love you. I was like, I want you to know that I love you. I love you.
Because I was like, okay, maybe we should continue with our walk and all that. And she's telling the bird, I love you. And I was like, we love you. Okay, we got to go.
And then as we're walking, it's walking back. Like, it knew it was leaving. We were leaving. And it starts walking back towards its perch. And it said, I love you. And I was like, oh
my God. We had a freaking conniption.
I was like, oh my God. I wish I was recording it, but it was just something that she can attest to clearly. And I was like,
my God.
It said I love you.
We were both like running around like you ain't the baby daddy on Maury.
Yes. Exactly. And I was screaming just
running
like that.
up and down the little walkway. It was a moment.
It was definitely amazing.
But as we were saying,
okay, back to the story.
We know that people have had spiritual connections also, like maybe this could be a loved one or just something happening, or a guardian spirit, if you will, helping you along the way. So I thought that was a really cool folklore from El Salvador. So thank you, Miss Maria, Baddie with a Booty.
Baddie with a Booty.
Yeah. What you got next?
Okay, these next two stories I have is from a friend of mine, and she is a massage therapist. She will be unnamed.
Thank you, friend, unnamed friend.
Yeah, she just doesn't want to be named, but she is a massage therapist.
Gracias para tus manos.
Yeah, oh yes, for sure. And if you ever have the chance to get massaged by her, you will be lucky. I have never been massaged by her, maybe my hand, but like it was amazing. And
I do love massage, yeah.
So if you ever happen to get massaged by her, I'm sure it's amazing and magical.
Tip well.
Tip well. Give a good review. Recommend her. Come see her. Okay, whatever. So basically, she
anonymous.
was
Keep going.
Anonymous. Yeah. So she was basically saying that at one point she was massaging, right? And she had got done with a massage, whatever, and she was basically started receiving gifts. So for a few weeks, she was receiving like anonymous gifts from somebody.
Okay.
And she didn't know who they were from.
Took the scary in a different direction here.
Yeah, kind of like it was creepy to her because she was like, I don't know who it is. I don't know, whatever. And so it was, I guess what made it really creepy for her is that because the staff was there and they were like, oh no, like it's happening to you. And she was like, what do you mean?
What?
Yeah, they were kind of like, oh, like you're having one of those. So I guess it's common in the massage therapy world, I suppose. I don't know. But they were really concerned for her enough to where they were like walking her to her car. They were like, hey, we're going to keep a lookout for you. And she was like, okay. But she would get like roses, cookies, an edible arrangement.
Dang.
I know, right? I was like, well, shit, okay. I mean, don't mind if I do, but also
Edible
at the same time.
arrangements.
Yeah, so apparently it happens to a lot of female therapists.
I can totally see that.
But what's also scary for her is they seem to have known her schedule. So they were sending it while she was there at work all the time.
Oh.
You know, we don't know that it could have been watching her. Who the fuck knows, right?
Yeah, it seems freaking like it.
And so the last thing she got from them was the roses, and this one actually came with like a card apparently, and it didn't even say anything. All it had was like a period, like a dot, like a period.
The end.
Like, I guess, and she was like, what does that mean? You know, and I guess, yeah, you're thinking like, this is it, this is the last you're gonna get. I don't know.
I, again, can totally see that. I used to work years ago, like literally like in '05, at a massage MV with a whole bunch of different LMTs, licensed massage therapists. And people can sometimes get weird with their massage therapists because whether it's like weird sexual tones or weird like love or just this false sense of connection, not false necessarily, but like kind of, they become obsessive and that's scary because some people are touch deprived or they're just attention deprived in general.
Yeah,
and you know, they could build this sense of, oh my God, like we're going to be together.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. But so that was like a creepy thing that happened to her. And then also one more thing with her is like she works at well, I think it's the same spa. So like,
y'all stay safe out there. That's all I gotta say to that.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. But apparently, there's also a woman in a white robe that appears in the bathroom of the spa. Apparently, and apparently everybody has seen them, or seen the spa or whatever. You know, or not the spa, the ghost, whatever. And one time she said like somebody who was like a spiritual or a sensitive, I guess, was there or worked there. I kind of forgot the detail on that. But they were like, they said that they sensed something there. So she thought that was kind of weird and all that. But apparently this ghost is nice. Like the ghosts don't hurt nobody. Like it's like a woman in a robe.
Just walking around.
Just walking around, and she's in a robe. Apparently she's a older white lady, I think, blonde hair. And that everybody just kind of gets a glimpse of her, but never fully sees her.
It's interesting that it's in a robe at a massage place.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, the ghost is getting her spa day again."
You know,
and
I'm like, what is that about? Did somebody die? Like, how long?
I don't know. It's quite interesting. So I thought that was cool. I was like, "Oh shit, all right."
And the fact that multiple people obviously have seen and experienced that makes it like
yes.
Oh
I'm like, gosh. Okay, all right, cool, girl. Like,
enjoy the vibes.
Enjoy the vibes.
Just try to relax. Okay?
We all here, yeah.
Trying to let go of some shit we shouldn't be holding on to.
Yeah.
That's good. I like those. I like that a lot. Thank you so much for sharing those stories.
Yes, thank you.
First one, real life scary. Second one, kind of wholesome. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my next story is from another friend of mine named Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa.
Hi. I'm going to shout her page out too on Instagram at Van, as in Vanessa, AGU12. She is a Bellamy director, which is a Latina-owned wellness and beauty brand.
Okay.
And if you just hit her up on there, they sell all kind of stuff.
All right.
Makeup, freaking body creams, and even like powders and stuff. Girl, they be doing it. They be all like, They be cute. So y'all just hit her up on Instagram and definitely, yeah. But I wrote a little bit about this girl too, because I love her. I'm so glad that we met over a decade ago. I'm grateful to call her my friend, since she's also a baddie out here in this world, spreading light by empowering women and ultimately herself. So to go on, she's a Salvadorian too. I kind of just snapped to that like earlier this year. That is so, I don't even know what that is about me that I just snapped to that. Maria's El Salvadorian, Vanessa's El Salvadorian.
All right, so you click with El Salvadorian?
I guess so. I don't know.
Well, I click with El Salvadorian too, so yeah, I guess.
So,
Maria's my friend too, okay?
yeah.
Just kidding.
So, one of her, these are short and sweet, but they're still good, you know, just to kind of add a little bit in there. So, she said that she was at home at one of their old houses, of course, and she saw the room light turning off and on, I guess, like down the hallway or whatever, across the way, I'm not sure. And when she looked to the hallway, she said she saw a shadow person, and it literally looked like just a shadow, and but she could see like the head and the legs and the arms, I guess, like a little definition. But it was just black, but it went into her brother's room. And then she kind of said that she saw the lights turning back off and on, and that it kind of freaked her out.
That's definitely something to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And I know she's not the only one that have experienced like seeing shadow people and stuff.
Fucking shadow people.
I know. So this one, let's see, not her story, but the same house. There was always things going on in there, she said. One of them was that she used to play guitar, and her grandma heard the guitar strings strum, basically. And she said she went to go look, and there was nobody else home. And, of course, the dogs couldn't have done it, but the dog was also next to her, so it couldn't have been the dogs anyways.
That's something I've always, like, kind of been like, oh, shit, because I have a guitar, too. And I'm like, oh, what if it does strum one day? Or, like...
Probably, like, hearing, like...
Brum.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Like, what could that possibly be?
Yeah.
Besides something strumming it.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. And then another little bitty short one from her. Because, yeah, she had a lot. She said that she had a lot from that house in general. The same house that mom and brother heard the garage door opening. And every time they heard that, they knew that that was their dad coming home, because he would always come in that way. So they heard it, and they told her, like, he's home or whatever. So she went running over there, and the garage wasn't open. Nobody was home. And she said that they all got scared, of course.
Like, oh, shit.
Yeah. But, yeah, those are a few of hers that she shared. I really like those. I was like, ooh, that house. Where's that house at?
Right, where's that at?
Who'd y'all sell that house to?
Right, whose house is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's...
Probably somebody else in there already.
Who knows?
Good
luck. I'm just kidding.
Right, good luck.
Better get a blast.
I still think about the people who living in my old house that I sold. I'm like, I wonder if they're hearing shit. Okay.
I'm
Maybe.
almost positive.
I don't know.
But we were saying that too about people that don't necessarily believe in that kind of stuff, that maybe things do happen around them, but they literally don't pay attention.
That's true.
Or they just write it off to other things.
Not like us, we're always like paying attention, basically.
Yeah. And even though, yes, we've had a lot of experiences, and we do maybe look out for that too, we're always on the other end, like, oh, well, that could have been maybe this, or...
Yeah, I mean, of course.
It could have been whatever, but...
could be logical.
Yeah, but sometimes you're just like, that was fucking scary.
Yeah.
And who knows what that was.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, so what you got next over there?
Okay, so
or do you have a personal story you were going to share?
I can do the personal story. Oh, yeah, but, well... No, let me do this one next.
Okay, go.
So this is from another friend of mine. I work with her. I don't know if she wanted me to have her name. I didn't ask her. I forgot. But I work with her. She'll probably know who she is if she listens. Mm-hmm. But basically her story, and it was really good. And I was like, oh, shit. She was telling me about a time that she had a best friend, right? He was a, male. And he passed away. And they would always talk about first, like before he passed away, like, oh, if one of us dies, we're going to hunt each other, And so, you already know where this is going.
That's when you know you're really good friends.
Exactly, because I be telling my friend, I'm going to hunt your ass. You know what I mean?
We tell each other that all the time. Like,
girl,
if you
I'm like, I hope you do, bitch.
Just get the Ouija, call me out, because I'm going to be over there.
I'm going to be having my ghost shit. Nikki? Stupid bitch. Oh, she's here, y'all. She's here. Nikki's here with us.
Wake up, jump scare you because I'm next to you and
I'm
shit
like,
just disappear.
She would probably fucking do that too.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Nikki.
I can't wait to haunt somebody. I don't know how that shit works, but hopefully I get to do
I'm
that.
sure we haunt people even now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I had to break that. Even now.
Oh.
Okay, anyways, okay. So
Okay.
basically, long story short, they said that, and he actually was the one who ended up passing away.
Okay.
And so, at the time, she was like into collecting snow globes, right? Which I had that era too. Like I was all about snow globes, so I
sure
get it.
did.
I did. I was like, oh, and I think I told
They're
you that.
cool.
They are cool. I would still collect them.
Yeah.
So she had snow globes, and her friend, like a few of her other friends would have snow globes. I guess they all collected snow globes. It was like a thing.
Okay.
And they were like they were doing a dance practice at one of her friends' house, right? And like she was in the room with the snow globes at her friend's house, and like they were all done, and I guess she said like the friends like went into the other room, and she kind of stayed behind just by herself. And she said that like she was kind of like doing whatever she was doing. I don't know if she was picking up or whatever, cleaning up, and one of the snow globes go off. And she was kind of like, okay, like what the hell, why did it go off,
Yeah.
Because she was like, they've never gone off before. Like, you have to wind them, you have to touch them.
Yes.
So that guy already originally creeped her out. So she was like, kind of like first chalking it up, thinking like maybe it was nothing. But she was still creeped out about it. And then what really started fucking her up is like, she goes home, I think that night basically. And like I said, her snow globes, she has snow globes. She said they started going off. Like they started going off.
Multiple ones?
Yes. Well, I don't know if it was multiple ones, but I guess one of them went off.
One is enough.
A few. One is enough. Yeah.
To be going off after that.
Yeah. So she's like kind of like now getting really scared because she's like, well, why is it going off? Why did it go off at my friend's house? Why is it not going off here? So she's already kind of like, what the fuck, Because again, you have to touch it, you have to wind it.
Yeah, like
and it's kind of coincidental.
In their gears. Yeah.
So, and then she also said that she kind of would like smell flowers in the area. And so she was like, okay. So she said for every night for the next few days, the snow globe would go off.
I wonder if it was the same one, and which one was it?
I know, I didn't ask that, but maybe I'll get into the detail with that with her. But she said they would go off, and it would happen around 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does.
And so
the witching hours.
It's the witching hour, yeah, the spirit hour, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Right, yeah.
So she goes to her friend's house again. It happens again, and like she goes to her friend's house, and again, one of the snow globes goes off again at her friend's house. So she's just freaking out because she's like thinking like there's a spirit following her, whatever, blah blah blah.
I would definitely think that.
She's already starting to realize that this could possibly be her friend. I think maybe she already knew it was going to be.
Just
her friend.
go full blown Jennifer Love Hewitt. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Oh
yeah, what
my
did she
God.
say?
What? Yeah, I think it was that. What do you want from us? Or something. I think she was kind of like that. So.
I mean, dude, they're trying to get your attention. I don't know.
Clearly, right? And so she said that's happening, and she's just freaked the fuck out. She goes home, tells her mom and her aunt, because her mom and her aunt, live at the house, and she tells them, and she's like, Mom, I think my friend is haunting me. She's like, I really think he's haunting me. And of course, her mom was like,
because they're pleasant things.
What do you mean?
Because there's pleasant things happening. The music playing from something she loves,
nothing
and
like
the smell of flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so, whatchamacallit? So her mom and her aunt were kind of like, no, like that's not, happening. And they were kind of like not taking her serious, right? And they were kind of joking. They were like, oh, well, tell him to come out and play. Like she said, like they were kind of taunting her a little bit. And she said that as soon as they said that, the snow globes went off in the room, and they all heard it. Ooh. And they ran out. They said they got scared. They all ran out. And she's crying, and all that. And and so eventually they called a priest. They blessed it, and then everything I think was okay. Oh, no, I lied. That's not it. That was another story of hers. But what happened, I forgot. I completely fucked that one up. What happened is that she ends up talking to her friend at night in her room because it was still happening. And she was like, hey, she's like, please leave me alone. She's like, please stop it. And she said ever since she had told him and talked to him, said that it had stopped.
Oh my goodness.
But the other story, real quick, it was a short story. When I had mixed that up, she said that there was a one point in time where like they lived in a house that apparently a person passed away when she was a little girl. Like a person passed away in the house they lived in, and that she didn't really remember it, but she said that her parents would say like the toys would go off in the middle of the night while she's sleeping, and they had called a priest to bless the house, and the house was then fine after that.
Yeah.
So that was like a little quick story. But that first story, I was like, holy shit, that's wild.
Yeah. And that's sometimes how it literally happens.
Yeah.
Not like you want to taunt them or whatever, but sometimes it takes something as simple as just like, oh, well, say my name or touch that light or whatever.
Yeah, and then they're like, okay,
shit.
I'll do it,
Yeah. Ooh, that was good. Thank you so much for sharing. That was,
Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes Ghosty right here.
Oh, Lord.
Don't be knocking down that camera, my man.
Come on.
Okay, while you're handling him, I'll just say my next story then from my other friend. Okay, so this one is from my friend Kat, and thank you, Kat. Shout out to you.
Shout out. Let go.
As soon as I said Kat, he's
That's my wonderful, nice cat named Lumiere.
Oh, hates me. He fucking hates me.
He hates her guts, yeah.
I'm like, okay, do nothing to you. But I guess I'll just...
sorry.
It's fine. I'm used to him.
I know. I hate it, though.
So she tells me, and I remember her house, too, back when we were teenagers and all that, and it was the neighborhood down... Oh, he didn't scratch me.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't get me. It was the neighborhood, like basically down the road from where I live, so I know exactly what she's talking about. And basically, her story is like she, I'll kind of summarize it. But she said like when she was a teenager, of course, she stayed up late at night and everybody was asleep. And she said she was going to bed one time and she was hearing like a woman crying. And it was like Spanish. Like she said she heard the woman kind of crying and moaning and speaking Spanish. But she couldn't make out the words, but she knew it was Spanish. Yeah. And she said, like, she thought that was weird. Like, the woman was crying, and she just kind of chalked it up. She just kind of said, I'm going to ignore it. Here he comes. Here you come again, man. He's in the camera. Anyways. And so, he's over here distracting me. You going to lay down, my man? Okay.
All right.
And so she goes to bed, blah, blah, just ignores it. And then she said there was another time where she was sick and she had like a trash can next to her and it was a plastic bag. And, you could hear the plastic bag rumbling, right? You know how plastic bags be rumbling. And she said like there was no air in the room. There's nothing. There's no fan. And she said she would hear the bag kind of rumble or rustle. And she was like, well, I don't, why is it rustling? There's nobody here. There's no wind. And then she said that like...
Every time literally he gets like this. Well, he just hates her also. But when we are recording, he gets fucking pissed.
He is so mad.
I'm so sorry. Continue the story.
Oh, we're gonna... We're gonna have to edit that one. We will edit that out.
Okay, please do. 'Cause I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. So basically,
I need to get the. Okay, keep going. I'm gonna step away for a second.
Oh shit! Did he draw blood?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh, she's gonna get the spray can.
Yes.
Because he'll be all over the goddamn place.
I know. I'm like, dude.
He got your ass. But basically, yeah, she said that when she was also sick, that she felt like a woman, or somebody pet her head, and that she kind of felt like it was an old lady or something like that. And she said it was like, I guess it was calm and peaceful and all that. And then she said another time she saw like a figure upstairs because she was sitting downstairs, and that the for a split second, she can kind of see what it, who it looked like. And it was like a scraggly man, looked like a homeless man upstairs.
Oh my God.
And that would have freaked me the fuck out. I would have been like,
yeah.
oh shit. Like, oh my God, no. So yeah, that was really it. And then I forgot, there was a few more in there, but I know we're going to press it for time. But she said her whole family would pretty much hear like things in that house and voices and shit. She said it was just a creepy house, but nothing really bad ever happened. And I'm like, well, that's good.
I mean, creepy should be happening.
Girl, although aiming in your own house right now. This
Taking
house.
that off. Yeah, I know. Okay, so now that
we've been assaulted by the cat,
now that my cat has done come in and acted a fucking fool,
embarrassed us,
embarrassed me in front of all these
in front of all these listeners,
in front of all these people.
But we still love him.
I
do still love him.
I still love him. He'd be mean, but yeah. Okay, so the next stories I'm gonna share are from a cousin. And I didn't really, I guess, remember if she said it was okay or not, but I will leave her anonymous as well. Okay. But she gonna know her own fucking story because I was like, girl. I'm like,
do I know this cousin?
Yes, of course you do.
Oh, okay.
So basically, yeah, shout out to her because these are fucking crazy ass stories, and she obviously has a connection to the other side. After hearing these stories, I'm like, wow. So.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about.
In her parents' house, she says there was always she always felt a presence in there, or like presences, and she would actually experience seeing like spirits or whatever you want to call them. A friend of hers came over and they're at the front door, and you kind of have to walk like in a C shape almost to get to the front door to the kitchen. You have to walk through the living room. So they're at the front door. She's greeting the friend or whatever, and they hear like a loud crash bang in the kitchen. Okay. So they're both together, freaked out, wide-eyed, go over there to check it out, and they see all these pots and pans on the floor. So she was like, okay, like, oh, she just cleaned the kitchen, like maybe, that has something to do with it. I don't know. But then she said right after that, both of them noticed it got really cold next to them. Oh, so they looked at each other and quickly, huddled together for safety and out of fear, I'm sure. And cousin looked to the side, and she said she saw an entity kind of floating by and go into like the other room basically, and she proceeded to kind of follow it, she said. And that her friend was like, girl, like, no, like, don't do that. Don't. But she said she went, and she kind of went in the direction of the entity or whatever you want to call it, and that she tried to connect with it, but when she did, it just kind of like vanished.
And you see, that's probably something that I would do. I'd be like, I'm gonna go see it.
I know, yeah.
And you're like, no.
Me, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna follow it. I might try to talk to it if it's trying to talk to me, but
I would probably be like, what is that?
He's like, put your arm out, touch it, jump through it. I'm like, shit, I'm scared.
Right, like, no.
But she said that wasn't even her only encounter. That was like her third encounter with different things that she saw. That one was like a little girl. She said that actually when she initially saw her, little girl's just standing there. She looked like she was all wet.
Oh, shit.
And that was that encounter. But there was another encounter she said that she had with a little boy. Same house. She's babysitting 2 other younger girls. She goes to the kitchen to make some popcorn for them because they're like, oh, our movie night popcorn, of course. You need popcorn.
Yeah.
And they both, the girls in the, so it was the 2 girls, cousin, and then my cousin's cat, Shadow. And the 2 girls were in the living room talking about, hey, like, what's wrong with your cat? What's going on with your cat? And so she goes over there and she's looking, and she said that she sees her cat like arch the fuck up. Oh. Like looking towards the hallway, like freaked out. Ultimately is like hissing, all crazy, like pissed, And she says, she's like, man, I don't know. So she goes over there to get in front of the cat, like, hey, like distract him or like move him along or something. And she was like, he would not budge. The only way that he moved was a couple of or a few steps to the side to like look past her at whatever he was like hissing at.
Oh shit.
And so I guess finally she said that he like kind of stepped away or something like that. And she looks and she said that she kind of looked to the side and she heard rapid footsteps. And that in the hallway when she kind of went in that direction that it was cold and that she heard giggling.
That's my text.
Oh my God. I was like, what the hell is that? Talk about giggling and shit. But yeah, that's her story that she shared about the little girl and hearing giggling of another child in their hallway. And she's like, yeah, but we all slept in the living room together that night. And I was like, yeah, that's what you do after that.
I would totally do that.
We used to do that as a kid watching Candyman. Be like, we're all 7 of us sleeping in one room. I mean, we did.
That's what you did, girl. That's what you fucking did.
I love that, though.
Hell yeah. Safety in numbers.
But do you have something else? A personal?
Yeah, that's all of my friends' stuff. But
Okay, cool.
personal story for me?
Yes.
I mean, gosh, which ones do I talk about?
I know.
I always remember one distinct one that still kind of, I still remember because it happened obviously at this house that I'm at right now, my mom and dad. And, oh.
Oh my God.
This microphone's pick up everything.
Did y'all hear that? That was my throat rumbling, basically. My energy. Okay, go.
But to make the long story short, like this was years and years ago. Like probably I was like, I don't know, late 20s, and I was sleeping in my mom and dad, or not my mom, well yeah, my room, and currently now I'm back in that motherfucker, and I remember I would have the door open. I don't know why I slept with the door open, but I always had the bathroom light on because I was kind of like, well, I'll just leave the bathroom light on. Mm-hmm. And I remember feeling just so uneasy that night. Like, I was like, I feel like something was standing, like, at the doorway. Like, I kid you not, I just felt it. I felt uneasy. I felt like it was watching me. Like, I just felt weird. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get any sleep that night. And so I wake up, you know, well, I kind of slept maybe a little bit. And I tell my mom, because my mom is very, I can tell her all that. She believes it, and she's like, oh, shit. And I was like, Mom, I felt weird last night. I felt like there was a presence. And she was like, I know. And I was like, what? She was like, I felt it too.
She's an elder witch.
Yeah, she's like, I felt it too. She's like, it's still in the house, actually. And I'm like, oh, my God. She's
lovely.
Like, yeah, she was like,
good morning.
I did feel the presence in the house, though. And she's like, I don't know if it's just somebody passing through. She's like, but they are still here. And I'm like, oh, shit. So, I mean, eventually it went away. Mm-hmm. But I think even for the next few days, I was still kind of like weirded out and uncomfortable by it. Because it just was uncomfortable, It was
lingering for some reason.
It was lingering. Yeah. That was like one of the things that have happened in that house. But that was like one of the few memories that I still that were made me uncomfortable. And I get uncomfortable, but like I still kind of like, well, whatever. But like this one really made me like, I was like, you're watching me.
Yeah, you felt that sense of like just.
I just felt like they were standing there watching me, whoever it was.
Yeah.
And then for my mom to be like, I know, it's still here. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Great, I'm glad I shared that with you.
Yeah, well, I had to tell her. I was like, Mom. And
of
she
course.
Was like, yeah, it is. I feel it too. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, my goodness. That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
I will go on ahead and share my last little personal story that I got together for this episode, which will be a really good segue into our last but definitely not least story from Miss Arta.
Yes.
From Quinn the motherfucking Brain. Anyways, but my short little story is I've heard many stories like this, and they're all very creepy because they're so similar. So there's kind of that creep factor off the bat. But yeah, as young girls, I guess, or young kids sometimes do.
Yeah.
Years ago, elementary school. Whose Ouija board was this? I don't fucking know.
Oh, I thought it was your ass.
No, I don't know if I had one then or not. Like in elementary school, I'm not sure. Maybe I did. I don't know. Because I have one. I've had it for a long time, but I guess I'm not sure when I got it. If I got that in elementary, that is wild.
Girl, that's crazy.
But from what I remember, we were actually at my house, or our house back then, if I'm remembering correctly. Damn, was that Ouija board mine? That's fucking nuts. Memories coming back on the episode. So it was me and like probably 4 other girls. One that we were doing eventually light as a feather, stiff as a board after the Ouija board, because we were just, I guess, really influenced by that wonderful movie called The Craft. And so we're doing the Ouija board, asking all kind of different questions, and sometimes it seemed like it was quote unquote working, sometimes it didn't. And then we started doing the I forgot about this part of it actually. Once I started thinking about it, I was like, damn, that's what happened next. So we played that, got a little bit of feedback, switched over to this light as a feather, stiff as a board, and the girl that was the board, basically, she ultimately got up and started saying like, oh, like she's feeling something on her back or whatever. And we went to look, and she had like all these fucking scratches on her back. And she was like saying like, oh, it's kind of like burning, like started becoming more intense, and the scratches started to look more pronounced. And I don't know why, I remember just thinking to myself, they looked like Roman numerals, some of them. I don't know, just because maybe there were so many scratches, they could have, you know, Roman numerals are just lines, basically, so like it could just look like that. But I remember like we all got so fucking freaked out, and she ran down the street. I don't remember ever seeing that girl again.
She just ran the fuck out.
And then we went to another friend of mine's house that was like a few houses down. You're gonna go home and tell your mama that or what?
I mean, yeah, what is her mama thinking, I wonder?
I don't know. I don't remember anything happening after that in regards
regards
to that, but that was one of my old Ouija, like earliest Ouija board experiences.
Oh shit, alright.
Elementary freaking school. Oh my gosh.
Of course, it had to be elementary.
Okay, so perfect segue.
Here we go.
Getting into, all right. Again, major shout out to Miss Arta, singer, member of Quinn the Brain, okay?
Yes, check them out.
Local Houston band. They're always doing shows. Okay, they put on an amazing show. On their Instagram page, they are self-described as dark alt rock grunge punk. And the first song that I heard from them, I was blown away, honestly. It was very kind of nostalgic, even though it's new. It reminded me of like, I don't know, like My Ruin meets The Distillers meets Jack Off Jail meets like something completely new and amazing. So check them out. Great music. Thank you so much for sharing. I will get into the story.
Yes.
So, without having to say, hopefully, this is a Ouija board story that she shared as well. And I was like, ooh, I love it. I love it. So, similar to my story, teenagers hanging out, or they were teenagers, a little older, at a friend's house that was apparently haunted. You know, there was already maybe some creepy things that had happened. There was a collection of like creepy dolls apparently as well there. So they all gather and they're playing the Ouija board. She said she was actually not playing the game at this time. She was just kind of observing in the moment, kind of fiddling and checking out some jewelry that her friend had there in a jewelry box. One of them, like a pendant, had, you know, it was a cross or something like that. So they're asking the Ouija board questions, you know, the intensity and, you know, the vibe that gets there sometimes when you're playing the Ouija board, just like creep factor, you already know. Yeah. So they're playing like, oh, like, is it working? Kind of same deal, you know, are we making it up? Or is she moving it? I don't know. And they're kind of asking the board like, oh, is there anyone in particular that you want to leave, like, the room or whatever. Because she said that there was a moment, like, it was kind of acting weird or, like, not answering maybe as directly. I don't know. And that the planchette, the piece that you put your fingers on, it pointed to her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
And then at first, everyone was kind of like, oh, like, what's, and then kind of snapping to what was going on. And she said, like, right after the planchette pointed at her, boom, that cross pendant that she was just kind of observing and kind of messing with a little bit, it, like, cut her finger and made her bleed.
Oh, shit.
And she said everyone fucking freaked out.
I mean, yeah.
Everyone
I would freak the fuck out too.
Flipped out, and they're like, go running out of the house, basically. Like, same thing.
Like running down the street again. Running down the street again.
What are you supposed to do? Stay in that house? Like, absolutely not. But, yeah, so I love that story so much because, I mean, I experienced that, I feel like, like it's, and also a fun tidbit that she shared is that she still has the scar on her finger from when that happened.
Oh my God.
I know.
So it's always like a memory.
I know.
Wow.
I thought that was really interesting and spooky.
I mean, what the fuck?
It's
okay.
Like, girl, like, you better bless your little fingers.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. And it is because she plays the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, so very blessed fingers. But that is the stories that we collected.
And thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much for sharing.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. If you have another story you want to send us, you can email us at
scaresandtrails@gmail.com. Wait, I always say the name wrong.
No, it's scares.
Y'all have the fucking email. Okay? I'm not going to repeat myself. Go listen to the other
For the new
episodes.
people that are listening, it's scares with an S and trill@gmail.com. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
Send us anything. Send us a horror movie suggestion, a topic suggestion, a story, a spooky damn story, because we love to hear. I really had a lot of fun collecting stories.
Oh,
from
yeah.
people.
We love that.
Oh, my God. I loved it. I was just... As you know, if you listen to our podcast, we love to talk about stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're not always perverted, okay?
That's right, yeah. But we're going to throw that in there because...
But we are.
But, okay, so, I don't know. That's all I really kind of have that I collected. I don't know.
Okay. And then we still have our little segment of Dead Girlz Talks.
That's right.
It's time for Dead Girlz Talks.
Girlz Talks. Okay, so we picked...
Oh, now he's eating. Oh, now you're just going to eat your food as if you didn't just bite everybody.
Like you didn't just assault everybody on the table. I have literal vampire bites. Look, boink, boink.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Beastie Boy. That's what I call him, with his Beastie Boy ass. Okay, so this week, Dead Girlz Talk topic. Do you want to share?
It is basically queer movies that we picked and that also that I guess had an impact on us. Yes,
and that we love, and we're going to just recommend if you happen to have never seen these movies, okay. straight or gay, in between. Queer, yeah.
Okay.
That noise is so
People
bizarre.
love that. People love that.
We did get
ASMR
a comment about the chewing on the mic, and we are taking that into consideration. We actually appreciate that because you were very nice about it, so thank you. And even though I'm gonna laugh about that, but I'm gonna laugh too. But even though I do it,
we just like to eat on the fucking mic. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I know I don't want to hear the chewing either, but
yeah,
we appreciate the feedback.
Somebody told us to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if we would have said it like that, we would have made a whole episode chewing in the mic. But they were nice about it, so I'm like, constructive criticism.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But, okay, so yeah, we're going to talk about just a couple of queer movies. Queer!
What's the emphasis
Why
on
are you
that?
acting queer?
Why are you saying it like that? Queer.
Do you?
I'll go first.
Okay, if you want to. I picked 2 movies and
I
one
picked 2.
honorable mention.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
So, I'm sorry. Okay. My first movie that I love, and I still love it, is fucking Brokeback Mountain. Okay, I love those 2 straight men that were acting gay. They did it so good.
Wait, who was that? Jake and Heath?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I was like, yes, okay. And I just loved it. I just loved the movie. It was such a sad love movie, honestly.
Oh god, that was so sad.
I was like, damn. But
Yeah.
it was very, just how they fell in love. And then they were all up in the mountain, fucking in the mountains. I mean, who doesn't like that?
Oh my god.
In a tent. I mean, at least it's in a tent.
Just on the side of the mountain getting it on.
Sure that has happened. I don't know if I don't know, but yeah.
At least a blanket, there's bugs.
Yes, I was gonna say, nothing than like up in your crevices and all that, but but I just really loved how they made that movie. It was very impactful when I watched it.
I've seen that 1.5
cowboys,
times. I know, yeah.
I mean,
I forgot
you gotta
Heath
love
was
it.
in it.
They did so well. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
And they loved each other.
They did. Oh my gosh, they did. It
They
was
fucking did.
literally and figuratively,
Yeah.
physically, emotionally, mentally.
Yeah.
All of the least. Do you want me to share mine?
Go ahead.
Okay. So one of mine, I'll start with. I remember, I think, seeing this in high school, actually. So, yeah, let me go straight to it and tell you the year that it is. It is from 1996.
Oh, girl.
Okay. It is a little movie called Bound.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It's
That
classified.
movie there, I was like, oh, I know I am gay.
Yeah.
I know.
In 1996, they're classifying it through Google as a thriller/crime. Okay.
Okay, and it was.
Sparks fly when Violet, which is Jennifer Tilly, sets eyes on Corky, Gina Gershon, in an elevator. Violet is the girlfriend of a violent gangster, Caesar, while Corky is fresh out of prison and doing renovations of the apartment. As the 2 women launch into a passionate love affair, they assemble an intricate plan for Violet to escape from Caesar with $2 million of the mob's money, but the important part is to make it out alive. So good, so hot.
Oh, yeah. Girl,
Okay.
Jennifer Tilly in that movie?
Jeez.
Jesus.
I mean, Gershon's hot AF as well.
Gershon was hot. Gershon
She had
was
that butch
hot.
Leslie thing
She was the
going on,
butch.
which I love. She had a little wife beater on with a baggy pants, so hot. But a very good movie too. And spoiler alert, literally fast forward if you don't want to know the ending, but they make it out alive. And they go on to, love another day. So good, so hot. But yeah,
The
again,
sex scene in that movie was so hot.
I actually quote a line from this movie, and nobody ever knows this reference. But if you've seen this movie, you might know it, even though it's pretty obscure. But the actor that is playing Caesar, Jennifer Tilly's dude in the movie, he comes into the apartment one time, and I think he almost catches them getting freaky deaky, and the lights are kind of low, or the curtains are drawn. I can't remember exactly, but he was like, oh, and he's kind of standing there for a second. He's like, it's fucking dark in here.
You do fucking reference that shit. It's
And I was like,
dark in here. I'm like, wow.
It's just his accent, the way he delivers it. It's so good. But check that movie out if you've never checked it out. It's super good. It's really good.
It is.
Yeah.
It
90s.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, my next one is, and it's kind of a more recent one, which, you know what, let me go on and pull it up because I completely fucking forgot the year it was made, but it is recent enough. And it's called Ammonite. It is.
I haven't seen this one. I'll have to watch this.
Yeah, so Ammonite Ammonit, and it stars Kate Winslet and I forgot her. Cyrese Ronan. I don't know if I'm saying her name right.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty little white girl.
Now that I'm seeing this,
Cyrese Ronan. Anyways, so it's her and Kate Winslet, right? And it's based basically in, I don't know what year it's based in, but I know it's 1900s or something like that. But basically it's these two women, she's a paleontologist, right, which is Kate Winslet's character, works alone selling common fossils to tourists to support her ailing mother, but a chance job changes her life when a visitor hires her to care for his wife.
Oh, hell.
Which is the other woman. And so basically it was a love story, another love story. They kind of become friends at first, and then first Kate Winslet characters is kind of a little standoffish because she's just whatever,
there to do a job.
Yeah, there to do a job, and the other girl's just kind of soft and warm and maybe trying to warm up to her. And you can tell she's trying. And then they eventually just kind of start getting along, and they start kind of becoming close. You can tell they're just kind of starting to maybe like each other a little bit more than it seems. And
a little tension happening.
Yeah. And I don't know, you gotta watch it, but the sex scenes in that movie, I mean, there was a point, and I'm gonna tell y'all again. You already know.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert
for the cochina parts.
Oh, the cochina parts, yeah, and just whatever. But there was a scene that the girl sits on Kate Winslet's face, okay, and I was like, oh my god,
Kate Winslet.
I was like, Kate, and I love me some Kate too, okay.
Oh my god.
And I was like, wow, okay, Kate.
You better let me on that door, Kate. What the fuck? Okay. There's room for us both on the door, bitch.
You stupid. Anyways, that's the other queer movie that I guess it kind of impacted me because I liked it a lot, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was good. I liked it.
I have not seen that.
You need to check it out.
I know. I'm like,
check it out.
Child, I don't know right in the faces.
But oh my goodness.
Okay. So my second choice, again, these are not top of these are just movies again that we enjoy. We felt a little something, there's so many amazing queer films, there's so many that I love for so many reasons. This movie that I'm about to mention, I can't even tell you how many times I've seen this movie. I've seen this movie so many times. Just even if it's in the background just playing or whatever, I have heard it as well a lot. But this movie is called Thanks for Everything, Tu Wong Fu.
Oh my god. I love that. I love that movie too.
Tu Wong Fu. So that is, what is it? It's called Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything. I got that backwards. As many times I've seen this damn movie.
I mean, yeah.
This is a 1995 movie labeled as a comedy, PG-13, and if you know, you know. Patrick motherfucking Swayze, Wesley Snipes, John Leguizamo. What else do you need to say?
Right. What else do you need to say?
Chi-Chi, there's a piece of me and all of those queens, and it's hard to pick which one I really
Little Latin boy in drag.
Why are you crying? Find out why that little...
Noxie, find out why that little Latin boy in drag is crying.
That's me. I'm a little Latin boy in drag.
It's just that because y'all are so beautiful, and yes, of course we're beautiful.
Of course we're beautiful. That's my favorite part. Also, something I love. There's so many quotes. That whole movie is quotable. Okay, these men did such an amazing job. If you've seen anything about them talking about it from the 90s or a little after, they really dove into these roles and the culture with drag queens and that culture, the subculture,
Yeah.
They really kind of respected it and saw what it is as the art form that it is, So Chi-Chi Rodriguez, little Latin boy in drag, John Leguizamo, so good.
He did well.
So freaking good. But there's a part that spoiler alert a little bit, but he meets this old country boy because their vehicle is broken the fuck down. And he goes and he like paints over this billboard that's kind of, falling apart, but he puts Chi-Chi's name on there and she's like in love. Like, oh my God, like I can't. This country cute white boy. And he's like, oh, it's so romantical.
He's all like romantical and shit.
He's like holding the sunflower up. He got this horrible frizzy fucking curly wig. Man, the foundation powder horror, like it was, so good. I love that movie. I could watch it forever. It's so good.
We could always watch it a lot of times.
Yeah, and if you know me, you know I do love drag, and it's
yes, little Latin boy drag.
A little Latin boy in drag. Why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
I'm crying because I'm tired. I'm hungry. My feet hurt.
Oh, God.
But yes.
Okay.
So, do you have an honorable mention?
Yes, I actually do.
Okay,
And I feel like this probably should have went in there, and maybe not even as an honorable mention, but you just got to realize that, and I completely didn't think about this. I don't know why, but Gia. Girl, because that movie impacted me when I was young, because I saw that shit when I was a teenager. Again, another thing where I was like, I am gay.
I got the chills as soon as you said that
I'm
name.
like, I am gay. Okay. When I saw Gia, I was like, oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it. I love women. I like women.
I feel like anybody that saw Angelina Jolie in that movie, they
had to
to
have
her.
felt something.
If you didn't,
You had to have felt something.
you're not human, I think.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, she is stunning in that movie. That's just putting it lightly. She's so many things in that movie. She's everything.
My camera's about to run out. I suck.
No.
It's okay.
How many seconds do we have?
45 seconds on the camera.
Well, we'll say goodbye on the camera, and we're almost wrapping up because I have one more honorable mention, and that's it. So, peace out to the camera. Love you guys on YouTube.
Check out. Okay.
That's right.
We'll just let it cut off.
So,